Going on to you, Geminis. You have the Sun, Five of Swords, Four of Cups, the Lovers, the Judgment, Two of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So, what I'm seeing here for you, Geminis, is a lot of you Geminis, right? The Sun, Five of Swords, the Four of Cups. You Geminis had to go through a little bit of a time where things had been difficult for you. But now a lot of you Geminis are pretty much out of that time, and you're definitely feeling better about yourselves. It's just that it took a little bit of time for you Geminis to really wake up and understand. And this is why it is that I say people should really think about marriage within 5 to 10 years, because people are still asleep. And they really need to understand what really being with someone truly means. It's just as difficult getting out of it. It's probably even more difficult getting out than it is going into a relationship. Is this something that you really are going to fight to keep, to have, to hold for real? That's why it is that I say, wait, no rush, pace yourself. And a lot of you Geminis, the Lovers, which represents Gemini, a lot of you Gemini, so you're in your own element, a lot of you Geminis are starting to really realize this, right? The Judgment. You realize just how serious this thing actually is. To really call them, to really say that you're in a relationship, it requires a lifetime. It requires a lifetime. You're your own universe. You're bringing in another person, which is their own universe. And the two of you are bringing your two universes, you and them, together. Really taking that time. It takes years. This idea of you can be married within 2 years, you can do it, but I don't suggest it, because it requires such an advanced playbook for a person to know, to be able to identify what games are played, to be able to speed up the dating process to really be married within around 2 to 3 years. The Two of Swords represents, as a result of this, a lot of you Geminis understand this now, or you're starting to. So what is it that a lot of you Geminis do? You Geminis kind of look back and reflect on the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords, how it is that things have been kind of rough for a lot of you Geminis, where at first it started off, it didn't really make any kind of sense. But now you're here, but you're just you're like this. You're reminiscing, right? The Sun, you're reminiscing on what it took, right? Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords. You're reminiscing or remembering what it took for you Geminis to actually get here. It took you Geminis pain, heartbreak, for you to really wake up, open your eyes, and to smell the coffee, to really wake up out of that slumber, to really understand that being in a relationship, a strong one, is no joke. People have made the transition. People have made the transition because of it. You've had partners that became so sporadic to the point where they've transitioned their significant other, if you know what I mean. People out here playing with this thing. And a lot of you Geminis are really starting to realize that, like, you know, it's not something small. It's not something unimportant. But the Queen of Pentacles, so the Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit represents, and because of this, you Geminis understand that saying that you love somebody is not something small. You shouldn't be saying that type of stuff in the first place, because people can get you. People can really make it a point to really mess your life up, because you spent so much time playing this game and telling these people that you love them and all this stuff. And people really will take it personally and dedicate themselves to getting back at you. This is no joke. I've heard of stories like this, not personally, but I've seen it. I've heard of stories like this. We've all watched the movies. The Queen of Pentacles is about how you Geminis understand that it's no small matter. And then the Hermit, which is Virgo, which is your zodiac sign, you share the planet with Mercury. You know, if people are going to call themselves being in a relationship with you, the hermit, they have to be serious about legitimately being in a relationship with you. So let's clarify some of these cards. For real though. Serious business. Let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Right? A lot of times people think that they could be in relationships and fleece people. And it's like, all right, yo, getting that personal with somebody. So to clarify the Queen of Pentacles, you have the King of Pentacles. Okay, King and Queen. The Moon. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. The Star card. Yeah. A lot of you Geminis understand the value in this thing. And you understand that it's not a game. People can really get messed up telling someone, oh, I love you, and playing these games. All right. Okay. There's people who have made transitions because of that stuff. So the King of Pentacles and the Moon is about, and you're going to ghost anybody who's really not serious in playing games. The Four of Pentacles and the Star, because you Geminis want this. You want to be in a successful relationship. And if a person honestly cannot give it to you, they got to get the freak on out of the way. They got to make a decision to get up on out of the way or be removed, because you Geminis are not playing any games. Let's clarify the Lovers. Five of Swords, Justice, Sun, Ten of Wands. Right. You know, they can reject you, but have them, you really want to be rejected outright, so that way when you Geminis get told no, you're like, okay, you can just leave. You don't have to have them play games with you. But you realize that not all the time is going to be like that. The Sun and the Ten of Wands represent some people will try to make it seem like they're interested, but they're really giving you the bait and switch. And the Ten of Wands, like I said, you'll ghost them. You'll leave them alone, because you'll realize that those people really want your attention and they really want you to try harder. That's what the ghosting is about. A lot of times when people ghost, there's only really a few reasons why people ghost, right? Most of the times. It's either you ghost because of the fact that you don't want to have to start up an argument with an ignorant person, because you know they're going to start to become a problem even when you're trying to be peaceful and end the relationship peacefully, right? Or you basically ghost them because you're trying to get more intrigue from them, but you're trying to make it seem like there was just something about this person or whatnot that you liked, you mean. So a lot of you Geminis, like I said before, you know what time it is. So let's clarify the Hermit now, which would be that partner. Six of Wands, Six of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, like I said before. So a lot of you are really about this type of person that would come to you, that you would want, that, you know, some of the traits that you would want is fairness, right? For them to be straightforward about what they want. The Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, for it to be, you know, a more well-rounded relationship, you know, where it's not you doing everything, right? Them to put in some form of effort. And like I said, as long as the two of you are putting in effort with one another, and the two of you are really trying your hardest to be together, right? It should work out, because being in a relationship is a choice. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Really appreciate it. Almost at 10,000.